space, open and free space, that number one has to become bigger and bigger and bigger in order for us to become aware. The second one is blind self. Information you don't know, but others know about you. You have to learn from other people. Some people, I will tell an example that you have several churches here, some pastors, or one or two churches? How many churches usually you have here?
9 churches.
How many? 9, 8, 9 churches?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this pastor in United States, is a true story, he had 3 churches. So, what he does is, every other week he goes to a church, but every week he goes to 2 churches. In other words, he sets up his early morning service, first service, and then they run the Sabbath school, then he goes to the other church service. So one day, traffic is very high, even though it was Saturday, it was going fast, the time is running very, very fast, and he was late for the service. So he picked up the phone and he called the elders and get started the service. So they all went and the singing was going and all that. The pastor parks the car, he rushed in to the church, but he wanted to do one thing first before you go. What is that? Huh? You want to use the restroom. The guy, he drank water and he preached in one church. He's tired, he's anxious, he's angry, everything is messed up. He doesn't know what's going to, people are going to talk about him in the church coming like this. And he's angry. He cannot run 3 churches like that, rushing from one place to the other. Supposed to be restful day, but it's the busiest day. And he's angry and upset, he's going. So he goes to the restroom and he does what he needs to do quickly. And it's time for him to, he rushed to the pulpit, right? Everybody's there. And then, this big pulpit is like this, and he was behind this, and he was preaching, just to make sure that everybody understands, that people feel good about it. And then, he's like me, maybe most of you are, you come out of the pulpit, You just come out of the pulpit and you interact with people. He comes out and he started to preach. But there's something wrong with it.
Forgot this. It's a typical story.
So, it is not only the silver, the white shirt is hanging out.
Luckily, it's the white shirt.
He doesn't know that. Everybody else knows. Everybody else knows. Now, it is a physical appearance. What about emotional appearance?
Yeah.
People know about you emotionally and spiritually who you are, but you don't know. You don't know who you are. You don't know. You think you're okay. The whole church knows now. And they say, oh, here is again. Even before the church board, they called you and said, okay, here is today. Pastor is going to say this, he's going to say this, he's going to say this, he's going to do like this, he's going to do like this. Everybody says, oh, he's going to come with the sermon. Same sermon, title is different. It's about love of God and going to heaven. And don't sin. That's the 3 topics. Don't sin, you're going to heaven. God loves you. These are 3 sermons. And everything is sermons. That you pick up from all over the place, from Bible. Well, people know that. People know that already. What is the thing that they want to know about themselves, that spiritually within themselves that burns and grows? So, we are all blind to ourselves. So, it is very, very important for us to understand that, that we need to reveal ourselves, who we are. And I'm going to tell a story. You may not like it, but it's fine. That I went to the church in the United States. I learned and I studied, and I went to the church. And the first day, it is a white Caucasian church. About 75 people in that church. And in that church, every year, the church will have a new pastor. Every year. Every year there's a new church pastor. So I was a conference leader. So the president said, Aruna, you take this church. Every year they want a pastor here. We need to do some work. I said, okay, I will go there. So I was having a department. I went to that church and I was a pastor there. There was a retired pastor there. He was a retired pastor and his families are members